The bonding hormone.
Let's talk oxytocin. So as you can see, you have a template here of how to increase oxytocin levels in a healthy way, okay? Oxytocin is also known as the bonding hormone, okay? And it happens with sex and orgasms. As you can see, socializing, touch is one of the main ways to increase oxytocin. So with that being said, I would like to draw our attention to why sex is so used in a lot of toxic, abusive dynamics. If oxytocin is the bonding hormone, that's one of the most effortless, and I really shouldn't say effortless because it takes effort to have sex on some level, but meaning effortless in the sense of having a personality, being of integrity, cultivating a relationship in a healthy way is not even required. If you can fast forward to the sex part, okay, it's one of the strongest ways to get a bond. In the most beautiful sense, this is great when you're dealing with two integral people, okay? But when people are already not well, mentally, psychologically, emotionally, okay, then this is where this gets exploited. This is why there's such a rush to jump into having sex. Not to mention, it feels great, right? Like, who doesn't like it, Avi? But it's more to it than meets the eye. So I can't speak for everyone else, but for someone like me, when you all hear me talking about the necessity to give yourself some downtime from having sexual relations with people, it's not from a prudish, pretension, uppity, snobby, self-righteous, religious reason. Okay? It's, for our health and our well-being. Okay? But also when we're trying to heal, you're trying to unravel from maybe narcissistic abuse or a pattern of being addicted to toxic relationships. So though sex is pleasurable and there is no shame in that, when you're trying to heal and recover and rebuild, okay, especially for survivors, a temporary pause may serve you. But what you want to know is you have 4 ways before you that you can still receive this oxytocin without hurting yourself. Maybe socializing with healthier people, okay, because a hug and a loving touch from someone that's not toxic. Okay, and even including pets. So we may want to get an emotional support animal, okay? Get some sun. We talked about this earlier. Getting out, getting that vitamin D. Exercise. It doesn't have to be vigorous. It doesn't have to be strenuous to the point of exhaustion, okay? And then listening to music. Ideally, music that you enjoy and that puts you in a feel-good energy in this case, okay, will increase the oxytocin levels as you are attempting to heal and cleanse your sacral chakra, your sexual organs, your mind, as you're attempting to reclaim your soul. Okay? There's no judgment here, you guys, for those of us that are having sex. Okay? Hopefully you're doing this with wisdom now, understanding the totality of what sexual intimacy includes. Okay? But this is going to cause some of you all to start to think, why is this certain individuals always trying to hurry up and have sex with me? Or trying to hurry up and give me oral pleasures? And, what's with this hypersexuality so quickly, so rapidly? Why is this used? Because it's the fastest way to get you bonded. So as you're bonded in that way, on top of any type of trauma bonding cycles that they've taken you through, can you see why it's been such a challenging journey for you to get yourself out of it? I always like to say, if you're removing something, replace in a good way. A lot of us have gone on journeys where we remove one relationship, but we hop into the next, into the next, into the next, creating more oxytocin bonds, more trauma bonds with other people. Sometimes we need to learn how to remove and then seek to add in a way that's not going to further complicate your healing and your recovery and your sanity. And I can promise you, the more we practice these 4 things, the less thirsty we become. And then when we are ready to have healthy sexual relations, whatever that is, maybe we're making better choices at this point. And maybe we have a better grip on ourselves at this point. Okay? All right, guys. Oxytocin is known as the bonding hormone. Google it, look into it, and know that there are other ways you can increase these levels without subjecting yourself to toxic, poisonous people.